Hey, what is up, guys? Bluntguts here. This is a Watch Over Realms video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Please do like and subscribe if you do enjoy my content. We are having a grand old time right now. As you can see, we are going against Vigilantes. The bubble is about to get popped. We're going to crack it open, devour that juicy center. Vigilantes, we're coming for you, baby. So this has been a nice little turnaround. This often happens, and it's no slight to Vigilantes. You know, we lost our last match. I think that bumped us down in the ratings. Oftentimes what ends up happening is that you end up with a bit of a mismatch there, and I think that's what's going on right here. Now, with that said, they've got 176 attacks remaining. They could turn around and just roll through our defenses. However, to this point, that has not happened, so I feel pretty good about where we are at right now. So we are going to just kind of go through these in order. We're going to have limited selection here. We got Rock Celeste in Stronghold 1. We got nothing. Stronghold 2 is done. We've got Roll the Fool. We've got Death, who's currently being attacked. I'm not sure if that one is down or not at this point. And then finally, we've got Quintessa over here, who's got another Praetus team. All of these have wins against them. I am just going to copy the attacks that have been successful against these defenses so far. But lucky for you, a lot of my guildmates have some really cool attacks that they find success with. So I'm going to be able to duplicate that and share them with you now. And then we are going to just hopefully we're going to get to the middle, and we'll be able to attack some of these inner keep defenses that we have yet to see. So we'll see what's going on. More often than not, the inner keep ones are usually a little bit less challenging. The weaker members get put into the inner keeps because they can't be attacked until everybody else is down. But we're gonna see if we can't get in there. So without further ado, let's get to the attacks. All right, guys, we are going to start off with a central keep attack here. So the plan is going to be, and I should also say this is an attack that I am copying off of my guildmate Deustreamy. I think that Deustream, I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, pronunciation is not my forte. But what we're going to be doing here is dropping in right off the bat one of these Scalekin warriors. They're the ones that provide the speed boost to ground units. So we're going to let him path up. He's just there to bait ultimates. He's going to die, but he should pop Torodor's ultimate. We're going to wait until we get back up to 10 costs, and then we're going to keep an eye on Torodor's ultimate. Make sure that it goes down to about 20 seconds left, 20 seconds or under on that, so we can make sure that by the time our bombing run gets there, that he's not going to have that increased chance and increased damage on his stomp that does stun. That is how bombing attacks do get messed up. We also want to make sure that Brokkir uses his ultimate as well. That is important at the same time. So we're going to send in our bombing run after that. They should path over. Right when they get down to this corner, we're going to drop another one of these Scalekin warriors. That's going to give them a little speed boost. It's going to make it harder for the enemy team to kill them. At least that's what it looked like in the replay that I watched. I think it's kind of a cool idea because more often than not, when a bombing run does get messed up, it's because some of the bugs do die and they get hung up on this first hero, Brokkir in this case. So we're going to do that. After that, hopefully, at least Lili is dead. Really, hopefully, Arrogance is dead. Preferably Hatssut being dead would be nice as well. But we're not going to be picky. What we're going to do after that point is drop in a couple of these Necros, and then we're going to follow up with dogs at the end, overwhelm if needed. So that is the plan. Is it going to work? I don't know. I haven't done this defense before, this offense before, I should say. So let's get in there. Let's see if we can't make it happen. So first thing we're going to do, we're just going to click on Brokkir here, and then we'll drop in one of these guys up here. The reason I'm putting him on the front tile is because he's going to take a while to path over there. He's not that quick, despite the fact that he does give a speed boost to everybody. And we're going to be at 10 cost well before we get to the point where we need to deploy our bombing run. So that is why we're doing it that way. So now it's just about keeping an eye on Torodor's ultimate. You can see that got popped. Looks like Brokkir did not pop his, which is unfortunate. We're at 23 seconds. 21. 20. I'm gonna go for 19, I think, is what I want. There's 19. Okay, so we're gonna drop two of these bombers on the rearmost tile over here. We've got a one-time speed. We're just gonna wait, and what we're looking for is for it to get up to 6 cost. And so we're just gonna click to, as you can see, the cost meter in the right-hand corner is going to slowly move up as I'm doing this. This just gives me control to make sure that I am not going to miss the cost regeneration. So drop one of those there, one of those there. Make sure they deploy. There we go. And so all of these guys are going to path up. The spiders should pass the bombers right when they get around this corner here. As you can see, they're very slowly catching up. And I'm just want to put my speed guy in right now. That's going to give them a little boost as they go in. There we go. We didn't get everybody that we wanted to, though. So that is unfortunate. I think that's actually going to be a wipe for us, unfortunately. What we needed was to get Arrogance at minimum there. And that did not happen. So, you know, is what it is. Well, shit. That didn't work out like I wanted it to. Drop in 2 of these. And we can try to overwhelm. We have to wait until we get back up to 10 cost here. As you can see, they're going to be sending out a lot of these guys here. But I don't think that we're going to be able to fix this here. But you never know. You never really know. Let's see. Maybe we can get a little lucky. Try to deploy double dogs at the end here. And if the Necros can survive long enough for the dogs to get up there, we might be able to just slip past because all of the skeletal summons are going to be up there. So let's see. Unlikely, I think, but we need them to pop more right now. We're not that far off. We got some penetration there, but are we going to get anybody in? Nah, they're all stuck on Brokkir. Oh, there's one. Brokkir's not going down. That unyielding just kind of screwed us there, unfortunately. Well, 10 off, I guess. We got to keep attacking these because at the end of the day, there's really not much else we can do. There's only so many up. So I am going to take another look at this. We've only got 10 left, so I guess we can try this one again. I guess we'll just do this one more time. We'll see if we can't get that bombing run to work. I'm not sure exactly what it was that I did differently, but could have just been RNG at the end of the day. So let's give that one more try. We got to use the attacks on somebody. Don't like starting off 0-1 though, I'll say that. Let's do this again here. So we've got our big beefy Scalekin warrior pathing up. We're just waiting on cost here and on ultimates. See that Arrogance pop. I don't know if we needed, maybe we needed Brokkir to pop his. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see. What kind of timing are we looking at on here? So we're almost in the spot right here. I'd like it to get down to 19, please. Thank you very much. Drop 1, 2 bombers here. Make sure they deploy. And then we're just waiting until we get up to upper 5s. I could click up like I did the last time here, and then we'll just put these guys up here so we can drop them right as the cost goes over, like that. And then I think I'll slow it down when we get up into the 3s here, so I can drop my... I wasn't too careful about this before, but drop this guy in. It's going to give him a little speed boost. There we go. And that is what we were looking for right there. So we got it this time, at least. I think maybe I was a little bit slow on my deployment of the second Scalekin warrior on the previous one, so we didn't get that speed boost in the same timeline that we really needed there. So we should be able to get past this without an issue at this point. So we'll drop in our double Necros. They're going to go ahead, and we should be able to run in with dogs after this. As you saw, even when we had the other heroes up, we were still able to get them going there. So we've got plenty of time, so just going to wait here. I do get a little impatient, I'm not going to lie, as we're sitting here watching the time tick off the clock. But we'll drop in double dogs up here. They're super fast. They don't get a speed boost, by the way. Speedsters do not get a speed boost from the Scalekin warrior, but they're super fast anyway, so we don't really need it. And there we go. There's a victory. So if at first you don't succeed, do the same thing over again, or something like that. I'll be back for the next one. All right, guys, I got another central keep for you here. We are going to be copying my guildmate Bad News' attack. It is another bombing run. You know I love those. There's no RNG in them at all. but we're going to see if we can't make it work. So generally speaking, what we're going to do, we're going to wait until we get to 10 cost. Then we are going to drop in one deployment of the Skeleton Guardians on the rear tile right in front of the Soul Crystal, or excuse me, the spawn point on the right-hand side of the map. They're going to path up. They're going to trigger ultimates. They are going to die. We are then going to wait until we see Khamet's ultimate duration being less than 10 seconds remaining. Then we are going to drop in another set of Skeletal Guardians on the rear tile back here. We're going to wait for them to path up. We're going to wait till we get back up to 10 costs, and then we'll drop in 2 sets of the Exploding Bugs on the rear tile, wait until they path up, drop one of the spiders right when the bugs are right at the top up here, and then the spiders are going to overtake them, come down here, and the Skeleton Guardians, the second deployment, should still be up in front of Cyrus. They are going to give us a little bit more flexibility as far as what needs to survive to get the Exploding Bugs through. Hopefully the Exploders go through, they kill Aracha and Elowyn, and then after that, we should be able to bait out ultimates one more time, then go and do another deployment of the Necros, double Necros, followed up by dogs, pass everybody, get into the Soul Crystal. That's the plan. Is that complicated enough for you? Jesus, I had to try. I had to shoot this 2 or 3 times before. I didn't mess up saying it, so hopefully that's clear. If not, let's take a look and see how it works. I can just show you. That's probably the easiest way to go about it. So let's just wait here. We're going to get up to 10 cost. We'll put on 2x speed just to speed things up a little bit. Now we're at 9. We are going to stop, and we'll put one of these guys right here. They're going to path up. As you can see, everybody's got their ultimate at the ready. So Khamet and Silas and Aracha are the ones that we want to see pop that ultimate. Aracha should be popping hers there. That's what we're looking for. And we're just going to keep an eye on Khamet right here. He's at 13 seconds. Just going to wait. He's around 10. 10. Let's go for 9. Why not? Okay. Now we'll drop another set here. And then we're just waiting up till 10 cost again. So I'm going to put it back on 2x speed for 1 second. And now that we're at 9, we're going to just click up till we get to 10. 1 and 2. And then we're waiting till they're right about there. You can see the spiders are slightly faster than the exploders. So they should just go on through, and there we go. Boom goes Elowyn and Aracha. That's what we like to see. You can also see that Khamet and Silas both pop their ultimates there. So that's going to allow our Necros to survive a little bit longer when we do deploy them. So 1 and 2. Going to let them path forward. And then we're just waiting until we get up to 10 cost so that we can deploy double dogs and take them out. Based on the replay that I saw, we should not have to worry about the ultimates from Silas and Khamet getting back up before then, but good God, you know, the Silas ultimate just makes me a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. He can just shred stuff, so... Oh, let me click, please. There we go. We're back at 10. Dogs are fast. Hopefully they're faster than Khamet's rage bar. Excuse me, Silas's rage bar. There we go. All of them got through. That's what we wanted to see. And we're good. That is a central keep destroyed in the last 2 attacks, so we are done with that one. We're just checking opponents off the list, counting down to the bubble. I'll be back for the next one. All right, so I think we can actually just do the same strat against this central keep that we just used on the last one. It honestly should be easier because there is no Cyrus, there is no Silas. We've got instead a Brokkir, a Valk, and a Setram in place of some of the other heroes. We also got Artemis in there, although I'm less concerned about him. So generally, I think what we are going to do, the only modification we will make in this one is we want to make sure that the ultimates get popped when we first send the Skeletal Guardians. So I'm going to wait until I see close to full ultimate rage bars for everybody. Then we will drop in a set of the Skeleton Guardians. We're going to bait ultimates that way. We'll wait until 10 costs, send in another one once the ultimates are down, and then we can follow up with our bombing run. The one thing I will say about this defense, if Morgan 11B is watching, the positioning that he's got Valk in right now is just, it's not ideal because Valk's advantage is that she does AoE damage in a long range, and he's basically giving me, he's sacrificing 2 tiles of range there basically by positioning Valk in this way. This would be, I think, a more effective defense if it was set up by the Soul Crystal, but, I'm saying that, and I haven't beaten it yet, so let's just hold off on the critique before we do that. So let's wait. We're just waiting on the ultimates. You know, the thing is that Setram does start off kind of low on his ultimate timer, so we're just going to give them plenty of time to tick up. We want to make sure we get Artemis's as well, because Artemis does do damage on his ultimate. I think we should be good to go right there, though. And all we just need to hope and pray for is that Setram doesn't kill them before the other ultimates get popped. But based on the damage that they're taking from him, that's not going to be a concern. So we can see all of the ultimates have been popped at this point. We're just going to keep an eye on Khamet, and he is at 10. I think that should be good there. So let's drop in our second set of Skeletal Guardians. We'll get back up to 10 costs, and we'll do our bombing run. Take a look at Valk too. So the ultimates are down. I'm not sure on the timing. I didn't test this, so I'm just going to give this plenty of room here, because all of the ultimates are going to be done. I think we'll just wait until she's at 6. There we go. Now I feel good. So we're going to drop 1, 2. And then we're just going to click on somebody here and wait until the bugs are right up around the turn there. Click and let them path forward a little bit. One more. There we go. Okay. Drop in one set of the spiders here. And let's hope and pray that the bombers are able to get through. And they are. And there go Valk. And we've actually got 2 that got past. If that one goes through, there we go. All right. So we're just going to wait out these ultimates here. Although we're kind of running out of time as I'm looking at this. So maybe that's not a great idea. I think we will deploy one of these, and we'll get back up to 10 cost, and then we will just drop in our dogs as soon as Khamet gets down on his timer. Starting to get a little bit nervous here. We're going to drop them on the back tile just because I want to just minimize the amount of time that Khamet has to pop them, but we should be good. Yeah, there we go. All right. So that's a win. I will be back for the next one. All right, guys. So due to the BP of this, I think we can just overwhelm them. That's my guess anyway. Solcadens is always a little bit scary. He does a lot of damage, but given the BP of the team, I'm just not really all that concerned about that. Maybe I'm going to be proven wrong, though. We'll have to wait and see. So the way I'm thinking about this, if you think about the 2 tanks that are placed in the middle here, Baron and Regulus, they each more than likely are wearing a shoot, I can't think of what it's called. The standard tank trinket that's escaping me right now, the one that adds 1 extra block and adds damage reduction. So I'm guessing that they both have 4 block total, so that's 8 block in all. So what we're going to do is drop in one of these Epic Defenders. When we get to 10 costs, he's going to path forward. He's going to capture all the ultimates there. I think he's probably going to die there, but you never really know with the BP being where it is right now. So I'm guessing that even if it's a poorly geared Silas is still going to be able to take out the Epic Defender. Once we get back up to 10 costs, we'll drop in one of these Skeleton Warriors on the back tile. We're going to wait until we get back up to 10 costs again. Then it's going to be time to drop in one of these Beholder deployments. That's going to be 5 total. And we're going to drop in 2 spiders when we regenerate 1 more cost. The spiders are a little bit faster. That's why I'm going to drop them second. They are then going to path forward. That's 13 units that are going to be going at this. We just need to get 3 through. So even if a couple die, we should still be good. If that doesn't work out, then we can always wait until the ultimates are down again, and we can do it all again, but with dogs. And again, we'll have 1 more deployment of the Beholders too, so that's another 11 that we can toss at them. I think we're going to be good. So with that said, let's give it a go. Let's see if we can't make it work. But I think we should be good. I like using these new heroes. I like being able to speed up my ground units too. That's always a lot of fun. So I'd like to be able to beat it that way. Let's get it going. So we're at 10. So we'll drop in one of these defenders here. You can see we've got ultimates at the ready from everybody that we need to have ultimates at the ready anyway. You can see he's taking heavy damage. So that is done. We're back up to 10 costs. We're going to drop in one of the Scalekin here. And then once we get up to 10, it should be pretty soon. See, he's not really taking any damage now that the ultimates are down. So we're going to drop in. Let's see. I think we'll do Beholders first on here. And then just need one more cost here to get double spiders out. There we go. We're going to drop the spiders one tile behind because they are quite a bit faster. That's the plan anyway. And they just need to get there before the ultimate goes off. And I think we are good. Yep, there we go. And we're just pathing on through, and there's nothing they can do about it. So, yeah, that is that. This is a very ultimate dependent team. And when that's the case in this game mode, you either have to have crazy raid regen, low ultimate cost, which Solcadens does in this guy's defense. But otherwise, you're just asking to get baited. And, you know, especially when you are kind of low affiliated like this, it is what it is. So that's another win. Let's go see if we can't find some more interesting defenses to attack. All right, guys. So this one doesn't even really seem fair. This is a 285k team, but it is a Praetus team, right? We got a bunch of arbiters in there, so you know, that makes it fair, right? What we're gonna do, we're gonna immediately drop in double Fallen Reapers, the rare tank busters on the far left-hand side here. Although I guess they're behind me, so there you go. Now you can see them. So we're gonna drop in double Fallen Reapers. We're gonna follow up with Axolotls and Shadowcasters once the ultimates are down, and then we will hopefully have Regulus down at that point. Hopefully Valk will be down as well, and we can follow up with dogs, or we can just rub it in and toss in archers, which I think I'm gonna do. Right? You don't get to crack the central keep all that often. I wanna enjoy myself. You know, take some time, look around. Let's see what happens. I'll also point out that my Demon Soldier team is almost double the battle power of the team that I'm going against. So this is what happens when you crack the central keeps. But in any case, let's get these Fallen Reapers in here. They should be able to pop Regulus's shield before. There we go. And look, Valk is down actually. So you know what we're actually going to do? We're just going to run dogs in because that's even better than killing everybody. So yeah, 28 seconds, not too shabby. I'll be back for the next one. All right, everybody. So we are going to do another attempt on this one. We're going to use a different strategy. There are not that many teams that are all that compelling to attack right now. So what we're going to do here is send in one of the Epic Defenders to bait ultimates. Once the ultimates are down, we'll follow up with our Maw. Maw's going to path on by. He's going to sit over here. We'll follow a Fool after Maw to add some shields on the Maw. We can play a second Fool if needed. And then we'll follow up with Axolotls to help clear out after that, assuming that the tanks are still alive. But I think that we should be good at that point. We've also got some of these archers in here as well, if needed, to clear out at the end. So that is the plan. Let's see if it works. All right, so we're just going to wait till we get up to 10 cost, and then we'll drop in one of our defenders here. And then we're just waiting. Really, Silas is the only one we're caring about, because Solcadens is just gonna burn through everything anyway. But we got some time on that Silas there, and then we'll drop in our Maw. See, they melted that guy. Drop in our Fool here. And the Fool, the nice thing about him is he just stops back there, and he does some work on us. So let's drop in some Axolotls after that. Now that the ultimate is down, looks like we've got some heavy damage going onto that Baron right there. We can drop in another Fool here to help out. Looks like that Baron is down. And we're just going to walk on in after that. We're going to add some insult to injury here. We'll deploy a couple of these archers up at the top just for funsies. And drop the Solcadens. There we go. And we are in. So one more attack. I'll be back for the next one. All right, guys. So this is the last match of the day. This is honestly hooter tooter. I think this is the best defense that I saw that was still standing. So this is the one that we are going against. So what we're going to do here is drop in a Pharaoh Guard at first to bait ultimates. Hatssut's ultimate's going to get popped. Zilitu's ultimate is going to get popped. Then we'll follow up with double lightning guards. They should go through. I think they'll clear out Zilitu at minimum, but they might get Hatssut as well. It's going to depend on the timing of the invisibility. And then afterwards, we should be able to mop up with our uncommon destroyers, followed up by axolotls and shadowcasters in some combinations. So given the BP, I'm just not really taking this all that seriously. Let's see, maybe it'll bite me in the ass. Well, you never know, but I'm not too pressed about it. So first thing we're going to do is get up to 10 cost, and then we'll drop on the front tile because we want to get those ultimates ticking as soon as possible, in particular Zilitus, and then we will follow up with some others. As you can see, not doing a whole lot of damage there. Hatssut's hitting for 1500. Zilitu is all magic damage, so she's not going to do very much damage here. So we're just going to follow up with double lightning guards here. They should be able to clear out. Again, it really depends on the timing on the invisibility, which we can't really see, but there we go. Now it got popped. Although I guess they're not going to have the range on it, so we'll see. We'll see what happens, but we will follow up with Zilitu's down. There we go. And now we should be able to just follow up with our combo here. Once we get up to 10 cost, that is. Oops. Lets me click. There we go. So 1, 2. Just going to let them work their way in there. And we'll just... Since he can't kill anything, we're just going to follow up with more of them. And that's going to be that. There goes Olague. And yeah, I mean, not really a cohesive strategy. One wasn't really needed, though. And you know what? Given the amount of time that goes into planning out these defenses and practicing and all that, it's a little bit of a relief to have a steamroll at the end of the week. So well-deserved win. Nice match, GG Vigilantes. It's not your fault. It's just it's a mismatch at the end of the day, and yeah, I look forward to some more compelling GVG in the final week next week. I do think that if we are able to come away with 2 wins in the next 2 matches, the final 2 matches of the season, that we should be able to get into Overlord. And so that's what we're going to be shooting for. So in any case, guys, I really do appreciate you watching. Please do like and subscribe if you do enjoy my content. Catch you all next time.